In 2022, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis signed House Bill 7, otherwise known as the Stop Woke Act, into law. This controversial bill has ruffled many feathers in the world of academia. Many students and educators have come together to express their dissatisfaction with Florida's new provisions to teaching African American history. American historian and adjunct professor at Southwestern Illinois College, Dr. Amy Gangloff, supports these opposing views and gives her sentiments on the matter.
They don't understand what history is or why history is important. And instead what they're doing is they're playing to... History plays an important part in the development of nationalism. And, shared historical narratives help to create and construct this notion of what the nation is supposed to be. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to craft a national image that has meaning for them, but also allows them to get the political goals that they want to achieve. And the problem is that the image that they want to create is an image that historians have spent the past, century dismantling, complicating, adding to, turning it into this more complex picture, and they are trying to take out all of the complexity and make it as simple as possible, which is dangerous. Because one of the benefits of teaching history is you teach kids, or teach students, how to think critically, how to think complexly about human motivation and human problems. And by narrowing down what history is to a spoon-fed type narrative that just feeds your already preconceived notions of how the world works, is stripping history of all of its power. History has the ability to let us know what we can change. It let us know what doesn't have to be that way, where transformation is possible, how it might be possible. And they're attempting to strip all of that. And so to me, it's just like an offense to the discipline. It's an offense to the power of history. And it's just an offense to students' ability to develop their minds.
Beyond the classroom, House Bill 7 has raised tensions in higher branches of government. Current U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris addresses a public forum on the hidden agenda behind these new provisions of Florida education.
They want to replace history with lies. Middle school students in Florida to be told that enslaved people benefited from slavery. High schoolers may be taught that victims of violence, of massacres, were also perpetrated. Adults know what slavery really involved. It involved rape. It involved torture. It involved taking a baby from their mother. It involved some of the worst examples of depriving people of humanity in our world. It involves subjecting to people the requirement that they would think of themselves and be thought of as less than human.
The fight against this injustice on history is still alive and well today. Officials, educators, and students from all over the nation continue to rally and protest against these narrow-minded provisions affecting the accurate teaching of African American history. The hope for change is what drives this movement, and maybe someday soon the students of Florida will see the fruits of its labor.